So, hello, viewers. So, today we are back with another success story with respect to the placement, especially. So, first of all, congratulations to Hardi. Congratulations for consistently getting offers, not from one, but from many organizations. And viewers, let me tell you कि जो हार्डी हैं वो अहमदाबाद से बिलोंग करते हैं एंड बड़ौदा में वो बेसिकली उनकी वहाँ से रेजिडेंसी भी है, हिल करते हैं एंड उन्हें जो है KMK वेंचर्स अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट मनु भाई शाइन कंपनी एंड द लिस्ट गोज ऑन, काफ़ी उन्हें अच्छे जो है ऑफर्स आए हैं एंड फाइनली उन्हें ऑफर लेटर भी उन्होंने एक जगह पे अपना कंफर्मेशन कर दिया है. सो सबसे पहले तो मैं हार्डी आपको हार्टिएस्ट कंग्रेचुलेशन बोलना चाहूँगी. और जो
Thank you,
हमारे
ma'am.
हमारे जो टीम मेंबर ने पूरी आपकी जो पूरी हमारी प्लेसमेंट सेल है उन्होंने आपकी एंड टू एंड हेल्प करी है, स्पेशली जो हेड उपासना मैम उन्होंने आपके साथ पूरा जो है स्टार्टिंग से लेकर एंड तक आपके साथ जुड़े रहे हैं. तो आप अपने जो एक हैप्पीनेस है उसको भी एक्सप्रेस करें और उसके साथ साथ जो हमारी टीम ने स्टार्टिंग से लेकर एंड तक जो आपको पूरे एक कॉपरेशन प्रोवाइड किया है. सो आई वुड लाइक यू टू गिव योर रिमार्क्स ऑन द सेम. जी.
Sure, ma'am. Ma'am, first of all, I would like to say thank you to you and sir for giving such a mentorship. I don't have word to say thank you. It's like little less, but really happy to be a part of a team, to be a part of your students' team, and especially to you, sir, and of course Upasana ma'am too for helping in every manner whenever I needed. And I'm really appreciate that I can reach this milestone. And yes, yet to achieve more, of course, under your mentorship and sir's mentorship. But I would like to mention that sir's basic fundamental classes and part one classes for EA courses would help me a lot about that.
Yeah, sure. So basically, if we talk about the placement system of our organization, so how did it help you from scratch till end? And viewers would also like to know this very particular aspect as to, you received not only one offer, rather many offer letters from so many organizations. So what are the skills which are actually ought to be possessed by a candidate when it comes to your HR round or the technical round? So I think viewers would like to know this very particular aspect as well.
Basically, I see that. I would like to start with the knowledge about my curriculum. So, I come to know about EKPIS through the YouTube channels and some other social media platforms and all. I approached to just starting with the IFRS and all. I'm not sure where I would like to get in post my done. I just approach and I get your confirmation that better go for this course and it will be better. I truly that talk make me very feel good that it would be work for me better manner. And I'll go with your suggestions, whatever suggestion till I am going on that, and I'm very happy to say that I'm blessed.
Surely.
And okay, about HR round, I see many times that HR mostly expecting some experience for you, that you must have some basic experience. That I see that every time it was asked that did you have a experience and all. My previous experience worked for me that 10 years accounting experience. I work in Indian accountancy. That works for me. Moreover, they screening like how you qualified and in which segment you would like to work. Like उनका JD क्या है, आप क्या उसमें सेटअप हो रहे हो नहीं हो रहे हो, आपका प्रोफाइल अकॉर्डिंगली है नहीं. Moreover, that they want to know about you, that how you are passionate about to learn something new or want to go in with increasing their credibility and helping in their work portfolio. So basically, I see that in a HR round, and if it goes all good, they directly suggested for a technical round. And luckily, this screening never ever be a hurdle to me. मुझे कभी इससे दिक्कत नहीं हुई. Every time I get a good response from all.
Okay, Hadi. So my another question would be like, how important it is, when it comes to the shortlisting of your resume, especially, the high professionally drafted CV along with the cover note, it always serves as a prerequisite for proper screening, especially in the HR round. So what are your remarks or comments on the same? How important it is, and which was actually done by our placement cell team members? Yeah.
Ma'am, I suggested that your resume must be professionally drafted. It attracts the HR eye to directly your resume, and it helps to directly first screening round allow you to go in. As in when I drafted my resume and I approach you and ma'am also help in the same manner in drafting the professional manner my resume. After making a professional CV, I also come to know about that cover note is also important, playing important role. So yes, you suggested that the how to drafting this cover note and all, and by your help, it is helping me a lot to be getting in this accounting position and milestones.
Point to be noted, viewers, whenever you are applying for any kind of vacancy, it is always recommended and important to, redraft your, CV as per the JD and other key requirements, the experience which you are possessing, and the cover note. It is really important because even if the HR is not as such going through the CV in entirety, so cover note, it always serves as an important element to go through the quick analysis with respect to the profile of the candidate. So these two determinants, they are really very important: professionally drafted resume along with the cover note there too. So my next question would be like, when it comes to actually, if we talk about the fundamental sessions, and before I proceed this question, let me ask you the role of mock interview, because sometimes, the candidates, they land up in a panic state of mind as to what are the questions which are ought to be asked and something like that. So when there's always been scheduling of a mock interview before you actually appear for the interview. So what kind of role does it play before the actual interview when it comes to mock interview? Yeah.
Ma'am, to be honest, ये fear मुझे भी था, and luckily I have you. आपने एक lecture लिया था about how to appear for the interview, and you give a list of suggestions, asked to be questions, and how to appear for that. That your training helped me a lot about that, and it reduces my fear, of course, up to some level. But there was a fear when appearing for the interview, and of course, but fear never ever can allow you to work good. But fear के साथ साथ में confidence भी था that I prepared well. I trust my mom, and ma'am teach me very well. I can do it. And yes, ma'am, it goes very good for me. Mock interview work by preparing a certain level of professional answers to the questions.
So my next question is, since you have been, you have chosen, right, the offer letter with respect to the vacancy concomitant with the senior accounts profile manager, right?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
what was the role of fundamental lectures in this, along with the, of course, the cloud software training program? Because this always, I believe, when you have such kind of, training imparted and embedded in you, it is always fruitful.
When I was on a technical round, the person taking my interview was told me that the GD expressed that you must have some experience. I mean, at least basic you have none about the software, and that luckily I did that QuickBooks software training under you. So I mentioned that I already did that, and he was okay with that. He asked certain basic questions about the software, that basic knowledge is okay or not, and I good at that questions. Then he come to another technical for the taxation on, because my role also includes the taxation part up to some level as well. So sir's part one and the basic fundamentals helped me a lot that time. I actually, back in my mind, was that sir sound was roaming around in my mind, that yeah, sir was tell that thing, the answer must be like that. So when he was asking the question, I was not actually properly listening to a question. The key point I got it in my mind, but back of the mind, sir ka sound chal raha tha, yeah, beta, you tell that, you find that. You see that, and of course, sir, most of the time said, and that their live lectures, that even you just listen up the lectures, you are good to go. Trust us. And to be very honest, I really, really believe, sir, and I never regretted about that. But I really blessed for that.
Thank you. So my, another question is, particularly relating to the multitasking profile, the accounts as well as the taxation, as you just mentioned, because I know viewers would like to know this aspect as well when it comes to the multifunctional profile. Obviously, with due respect and keeping the confidentiality, we are not going to disclose here the package, but the package is really good, viewers, and because of the multifunctional role, even the taxation as well as the account profile there too. So, what kind of suggestions would you like to give to the viewers when it comes to the multifunctional profile? Because sometimes the viewers, they land up in a perplexed state of mind and they find themselves in an ambiguity state as to, okay, this is the thing. Most of the time, the companies, they prefer only a one segment kind of profile, one functional. But you are the live example in front of the viewers, right? So, keeping and getting selected for the multifunctional profile with respect to the taxation as well as the account, because of which your remuneration is really high, with God's grace. So, what kind of remarks would you like to give to the viewers when it comes to the role of a multifunctional profile? And especially if you can, give certain suggestion and remarks when it comes to your HR round or the technical round, if you are, giving the answers, keep striking a balance between the when it comes to the taxation and the accounts questions feedback. So how would you guide the viewers in this context?
Basically, when technical round is there, they just want to know about your strong basics. If some complex condition maybe in future you faced, would you be able to handle it or not? I believe they just want to try this thing. I was encounter one question in the technical round, that what is the limit of married filing jointly? And to be very honest, I sincerely say, sir, I didn't know the limit.
Hmm. You give the honest.
Because,
Hmm.
yeah, I directly said I didn't know the limit, but I know the standard standard deduction limit, that I can mention it because I know sir taught us. That was I was know about that, and sir always said the limit you may have listed any on a website, and you can learn from Google it and everywhere. But the basic you must know that this is the procedure, and that exactly I explained to them, and sir was okay with that. That knowing about the limit is okay. So technical round must be a professional to show up. Your basic must be clear, and you must be capable enough to handle any situation if you are facing.
Okay. So, Hadi, in the end, how would you rate AKPS, placement cell system on a scale of 10? And apart from this, the main important aspect is, when it comes to any kind of, enrollment with a particular course, there is always a confusion and a kind of perplexity in the minds of the students. Would I get placed or not after pursuing this course or not? So even if you have not finished the main course in entirety, you have been placed even before that. So how would you, after rating the institute, solve the confusion, which is a major confusion rather in the minds of many students? And I think Fox would like to know this thing. Yeah.
To be very honest, आने से पहले मेरे दिमाग में भी question था, should I go or not? Okay, but that was a part सबके मन में आता है when you are putting your hard-earned money to something. So not only about the class or coaching or something else, but it is also about how to choose a right course for you, would can help in your future to get brighten. So I believe I give a 10 out of 10 right now. But yeah, if this question would ask me in a past, I may be on a that also I have a question in my mind before joining, would I go or would I not? But yes, today I can say, guys, you can go. It's absolutely trustworthy, and ma'am and sir is like god of the education. Sorry, but this is true. Blindly you can trust, and of course, ma'am, you're the best.
Thank you so much. So, viewers, I, in the, wrapping up this session, I would like to say this thing. If you have the consistency, the hard work. If you can maintain sheer dedication, perseverance, and not only hard work, the consistency in the hard work, sky is the only limit. And I think if we really want to bring a transformation in our lives, in our career, we have to step out of our comfort zone. So definitely. So it was nice talking to you. Thank you for, giving your precious time to us, Hardi.
Thank you, ma'am.
Upasana.
Thank
And
you, Upasana ma'am, for helping me in every manner.
and I think she deserves this because
Yes,
from
ma'am.
right
She always there anytime. मैंने late night भी उनको call कभी कभी किया है. Sorry.
जी
हाँ, as सर ने बोला था कि नहीं करना, मैम अपने फैमिली के साथ में होती है, but immediately कभी कभी पैनिक सिचुएशन हो जाती है, हम कंट्रोल से बाहर हो जाते हैं. That time, मैम, please be calm. I'll give you tomorrow call and be patient. And yes, ma'am always replied.
Yeah,
it's okay. It's absolutely fine because you are the part of our family, AKPI's family. And anytime हम आपके साथ हमेशा रहेंगे. Today,
I'm glad, ma'am. I'm glad, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
And congratulations to you.
Congratulations once again for getting placed.
Thank you.
And thank you, viewers. That's all for this session. Just keep working hard and rock one day and spread happiness around you. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.